So by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly, and I promise you, how to make 10K per month in 2024. And I've never made a video like this where I show you how to make 10K per month because I think those videos are BS. But that's like why first in this video, I'm gonna be covering certain business models, when to do them, when not to do them. And really in this video, two things, right? Number one, I'm a pretty direct person. Maybe you've noticed, maybe you've not noticed. So please bear with me. I don't make YouTube videos just to come across nice and tell you what you want to hear. I really want to see people succeed, and hence why I'm direct, but of course respectfully. And second, in this video, I really want to talk to the camera as if I'm talking to Bastiaan myself from back in December 2018 when I started out. And I started out in SMMA, then I signed 2 clients, and that brought me in a total of $1,500 in a 3-month time span. So I had my first client in December 2018, second one in February 2019, and then I went into remote appointment setting in 2019 of April. Did that for 6 months, and then restarted my agency, scaled it to 15K per month, 20K per month, and then I also had a consulting business that I opened on the side for agency owners. And then I quit that a year later, opened up millionaireconsulting.com, and then scaled that company to 500K per month in the first 3, 6, 9 months. And then I went on to do $1 million a month in November 2022. So I know a thing or two about getting to 10K per month, but now seeing the people on YouTube and saying how easy it is to get a 10K per month. I was watching a video just now, it was about the IPGA model, and I got pretty pissed off. And the reason why is because a business model like that is not for a beginner. And I'm gonna explain to you why. Right? So let me rewind back all the way to 2018 December. So I was someone, and this is 78% of the meals, young meals nowadays, it's that, I back then when I started my SMMA, I had social anxiety. I was watching pornography. I, was depressed. I, was just working 2 supermarket jobs and going to college. And then I was going to business owners as if I'm some professional. And I had no idea how to deliver or retain clients or build a team or run ads or communicate properly. None of that was taught to me. I was just sold hey, you can charge this to the biz owner and you're gonna be financially free. Yes, that's true, but don't disregard the whole spectrum behind it. And so, you need 2 things. If you wanna be successful in any of these business models, right? So first you need a skill. And let me grab my, marker here. So look, in order to learn a skill, you need to spend, let's say a skill you don't know. Let's say something like editing, right? If I were to go to YouTube and I want to learn how to edit really nicely, think of Alex Hormozy type of content, then that's gonna take me at least 6 months to learn, okay? And take into account, as I'm going through these 6 months, I haven't even gotten a client yet, right? Because I want to develop the skill first. Now, yes, you can, do both as you go and build up your portfolio, but especially when you run an IPGA or a growth operator or SMMA, you will burn through a lot of clients. And the reason why is because you haven't learned how to retain them. You haven't learned how to communicate properly with them. And even if you have slightly, you're still gonna make mistakes and improve and therefore lose the clients. And so now here's the kicker. You don't even start here. If you want to be a successful business owner, you want to have a successful business in general, right? You need to change your identity, right? Because if I was still watching porn and I had social anxiety, I wouldn't be able to work on my clients. I'd be ashamed of myself. I wouldn't have confidence. I wouldn't make this video. And so there's so many people at that starting point. And so you gotta start by understanding who do you want to become and define that very clearly. And then from there, develop into that person by taking relentless action. And I recommend a great YouTube video called Face Off with the Devil from Sam Ovens on YouTube. It's a great video, 90 minutes long. That will be everything you need to know. And pretty much what every guru on YouTube is repurposing, right? Again, I don't say this with hate or negative tone, it's just the truth, right? Just go to the source. It's Sam Ovens, go to Face Off with the Devil and check out Monk-like Discipline, and it's gonna change your life, okay? Then as you go through that process, think of like how long it would take to unlearn a bad habit and then learn a new one, right? For me, quitting pornography like took a year and a half-ish, right? So that was one component of me becoming a better person with more energy, more confidence, no social anxiety. That took a while, right? And then as these two develop, then what happens is, you go to YouTube and you watch a guru, and the guru tells you like start an SMMA or IPGA or become a growth operator. But here's the thing they don't tell you. You need to learn not only one skill. I mean, you don't need to learn editing for SMMA, or well, maybe you do, depends on your service, or growth operating or IPGA. And no, you need to learn like sales, right? You need to learn marketing, because that's the whole business model. You need to learn team building. You need to learn hiring. You need to learn delivering. You need to learn retention. You need to learn communication. There's 10 other things, guys. Your gurus don't tell you that. They just tell you like, hey, here's the cool thing that you should do. But oh yeah, we forgot to tell you like you also have to learn these 10 things to like not only get your first few clients, but also retain them and then grow from there. And now I'm not gonna like bash any of these business models. It's just generally what it takes. Okay, now if I could talk to myself back in 2019, right? And knowing what I know, I would say, brother, get into sales, man. Like become a closer, become a remote appointment setter. And the reason why is because like when it comes down to, okay, so it looks like I can remove this. So we're gonna leave it as it is. You need to learn for sales just one skill. And then what happened with me is this. So first I learned appointment setting. That's where I started. Then I hit 6K my first month, which was life-changing money for me. And it's still life-changing money like for anyone really in the world, right? And then in my second month, I hit 8K. And then in my third month, I hit 12K. And then what happened was I then grew into sales, right? So I basically went from like remote appointment setter to a closer. And then I became the manager. And then I had built up like all these skills, like, as I said here, hiring, team building, delivery, right? Like all these different things that I was then able to take into my agency, and I kicked it off in the first 30 days and hit 15K in a month. But people don't tell you this, right? It's not just you go into a business model with the current skill sets you have and identity. Because look, if you're a IPGA and you message a random professional on Instagram, they're gonna want to see your track record. They're gonna want to see someone that's confident. They're gonna want to see someone that can showcase examples and visuals and experience. But if you're someone that just joins a course and you've got a lot of work to do in yourself, which we all do, and you've got a lot of skills to learn, then this model won't really work, right? And let's say you do get a client, I'm referencing to IPGA, then what's gonna happen is that you're gonna lose them in month 2 because you don't know how to retain them or deliver results. Because look, marketing alone, okay? Marketing alone for an IPGA or growth operator, like for me, marketing my business is just a full-time job, and I'm a multi-millionaire. We do 500K per month. I don't say that to brag, okay? I just say to like tell you, hey, I know how hard it is to market. And look, if you're not only doing the marketing, but you're literally helping them set up everything around it, it's technically your business where they get a pretty big cut, and they could always cut you off, right? And then from there, it's not scalable, because if you're always the marketer, then you can never really remove yourself. You're always going to be in the business. And then yes, if you do hire a marketer, then well, great, but then why are you still there when the professional can just work with a marketer you just worked in, right? So again, not want to brush off the business model, but these are truths that do occur in business. And so if I could like go back in time and tell my self like that's just starting out, like, hey, look, man, you want to make money online, you want to get freedom, your identity, like, dude, look, you're literally addicted to porn, you're playing video games every single day, and you have social anxiety, your diet shit, you have no confidence. Why do you think you can be a business owner tomorrow and make 10K per month? brother, you got a lot of work to do in yourself, right? So I'm just like talking to my 2019 self right now, and it's like, so start there first, okay? Like start by building good habits, removing bad habits, and understand who you want to become, because you're ever evolving as a person, okay? And then as you do that, you then have to learn skills, because you only get paid if you can bring value or solutions to the marketplace, which it's typically always a combination between value and solutions to the marketplace, okay? So for anyone that's considering like road operator, SMA, IPGA, drop shipping, let me just go off one by one. For drop shipping too, like you need to know how to run ads, find suppliers, deliver a quality product to your customers, know how to deal with ad shutdowns. You need to know how to do email marketing. Like these are also skill sets. So don't get me wrong, guys. Like for some people that have some of these skills already, you can do it. I mean, look, you can also do this as a beginner, but know like it will take some time. Like it will take 4, 6, 12 months, not 30 days, 90 days. This is like why for 80% of folks, like I recommend, just like as I did myself, start off with sales. Because look, when I had social anxiety and I could just like DM on my phone and get people in and get a commission, for me, that was like the perfect way to make money online. And then as I got good at that, like I built confidence, right? Because from competence comes confidence. And then from there, I developed into becoming a closer, right? And then I became a manager. And then I started my SMMA. And then from there, I basically started my own consulting business, because I had like done all the, hard work. And so for anyone that is looking to make 10K per month, because I promise you, like, look, I'm gonna show you how to make 10K per month. It's like, make an honest assessment of where you're at, right? Do you have some work to do in yourself? Then great, do that. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't just wanna work on yourself alone and then like neglect making money. Like you can do both simultaneously. But then if you're doing that, and taking an example like of myself, like if you got bad habits and got a lot of work to do in yourself and your ego and your confidence and other aspects of your being, then assess the right business model. So if you, let's say, like 78% of males, like 70-80% of males, they're addicted to porn and they have social anxiety and they're depressed. And so of course, work on yourself first and give yourself like a good state and higher vibration first, and then just like start off as a setter. Or if you can bring good energy and you know how to lead folks on the call, become a closer. A closer gets paid more, right? Or if you're already like really good at both and like you want to get into management, and great, go find opportunities in a Facebook group, right? And then get into a manager role, make an override, and then build your biz on the side as you're going, right? And then pick whatever you want. And I think the best way to pick what you want, like guys, if you're open to it too, like let me know in the comments where you're at in your life, like the skills you have, and honest assessment of like yourself. Like if you had to describe yourself as a person, your weaknesses and strengths, I'll tell you what I would do. At the end of the day, everything works, but it really depends on like your starting point. And I just happened to come across like appointment setting, and it worked really well for me. And if it was never for that starting point, I would have never built up the confidence that I then had when I launched my SMMA to like reach out to clients and sign them and retain them and have consistent communication. Like that's just something that the gurus don't really tell you, right? Because again, it takes a long time to build up the skill sets. So that's really my message here. Again, everything at the end of the day works, but it's best if you like find a model that just specifically works well for you. Because again, skill, identity, everyone's different. So make a decision based upon that. If you want to like get my insight, because again, like I really want to build up my community here on YouTube and give you guys like authentic and genuine value, then just like leave it in the comments down below and then I will give you my thoughts, okay?